Yo, what's going on, yo? Welcome back to the channel, man. I don't know what that was. Yeah, man. Welcome back to the channel, man. It's been a couple of days. I know. Okay, look, I've been busy. All right. Just because I want to record and make videos doesn't mean life stops happening. You feel me? So life's been happening, all right, and I've been a little bit busy, but I'm back at least until I have to leave again next week, right? So yeah, I'm trying to get back on schedule with everything, and then when I'm gone, you know, there won't be anything, and then I'll come back, and then it'll be just like I never left. You feel me? So anyway, enough of me yabbing. Today we're gonna be reacting to The Greedy Destruction of Childhood Games video by Tommy NFG. I think it's been a while since I watched or at least posted one of his videos, right? I think I haven't even. What was the last? I can't even remember what was the last video of his that I watched. But anyway, let's get straight into the video, man. You hear me? Nothing's changed.
Growing up, everyone always feels like their childhood games, as they keep advancing and updating, usually don't hit the same as they used to. I honestly don't think there's a lot of people that will say a game hits them the same as it used to when they're older. There's actually a whole phenomenon about this, and it's called rosy retrospection, which is the phenomenon that causes you to remember the past more positive than you actually experienced it. Because our brains have limited long-term memory, you usually remember the best parts of what was going on. Like, I remember being younger and playing Super Mario Galaxy on the Wii for the first time, and to me back then, the quality might as well have been an 8K 240 frame rate Samsung monitor. But when you look back at it now, the Wii could only take, and legit, I don't know how many people remember this, but standard definition 480 pixel TVs. Nowadays, we spit on that type of quality online, considering we got 16K monitors and shit. But at the same time too though, you're not crazy for saying some of those games don't hit the same. More than ever now have games been becoming greedier and grittier, while offering the most dog products back. And we might as well start with Roblox since it's in the news now. This one hits me more, man, because I saw the shift happen in front of my eyes. I joined Roblox back in 2014 and was playing before that. Some of y'all was fetuses for real. I knew Roblox was changing.
Hold on, bro. Roblox was a big part of my childhood too, right? Specifically, I know, I don't know if all y'all have seen it, but I did post a Roblox gaming video on my gaming channel. Follow. Go subscribe. I did post a Roblox video there, like a month or so, sometime before I started this channel, right? I posted that. That was my all-time favorite. This was before I even had my camera, so it was like a month ago or 2 months ago, something along those lines. Roblox was a big part of my childhood, man. All of my favorite games were anime related. I never really got into the simulations or the tower defense games. They never really appealed to me. But a lot of them were anime, manga related, or shooters, right? That was the game that I posted. Those were that was my childhood, bro. But then at some point, I think like once I hit high school or something, I just stopped playing it as much. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I outgrew it, you know?
Immediately as soon as they announced they were removing ticks. If you're newer to Roblox and don't know ticks, on Roblox it was one of their currencies that you could get next to Robux. But instead of paying your life savings and sacrificing your grandma to be able to get some Robux nowadays, kids have gotten literally kidnapped over Robux. This stuff is like crack to them. Growing up, I wanted some Robux too, but I was not going in some random van offering it to me. The tides have completely changed now. It's more addictive than ever to people. In the past though, ticks were a currency that anyone could get for free as long as you logged on the game daily. And sometimes you could get them through Roblox events, and you also got them when somebody visited your place as well. Hearing that, it's pretty easy to tell how easily this could be exploited, and a ton of bots did it. Because you could convert the ticks to Robux and it was 10 ticks for 1 Robux. That was one of the main reasons Roblox said on why they removed it, because too many bots took advantage of it. But people started speculating and wondering why they just removed it instead of fixing the botting problem for it. That way people could still get ticks and the bots couldn't. Seeing Roblox now and how obvious it is they don't care, universally everyone agrees
it's money, bro. It's money, bro. Exactly. Look, it's a cash grab, bro. They want to minimize how much free shit they give. Gosh, how much free stuff they give out. So they took it out. You know what I mean? Now you gotta pay for those Robux because you swiping your card is gonna put money in that rich nigga pocket, bro. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's money, bro. That's what it is with all of these big companies. A lot of these big companies, all of these big companies, they'll try to sell you that they care. They don't. They just want your money, bro. Sorry, not sorry. They just want your money, bro.
Look at a way to make more money.
And that also goes for, your favorite OnlyFans model. She doesn't care about you, bro. Put the lotion down. We have this talk damn near every video.
Crazy thing is, you weren't even making much when you got ticks. Like, if you logged onto Roblox every day of the year, then converted that total amount of ticks to Robux, at the end of the year, you would have ended up with 365 Robux, which isn't even $4 worth of Robux. Like, your ass ain't buying anything with that amount. Amazon is giving me coupon codes on Prime Day higher than this. You know it's bad when Amazon is being more charitable than you. Looking at it now, this was the steps leading up to Roblox has become, which is a company that would do anything to keep its profits high. We all already know about the Schlepp situation by now, and I already talked about it, so I'm not gonna go over it again. Update on that though, they're now officially getting sued by Law by Mike, so that makes it a state and lawyer suing them. They're gonna have to get Saul Goodman to get out of this one. Just recently, Roblox had their developers conference for 2025, and you would think they would focus on a lot of kid safety considering all the drama going on, which they did touch on it, but mostly the whole thing was just flexing billboards about how much the site has grown and how much the game devs are making. They also announced they're adding things like makeup to the game.
Huge Roblox news. So Roblox just announced realistic avatars, and that also includes things like realistic movement. I mean, look at this on the screen, along with makeup coming to Roblox. So you'll be able to put makeup on whether you have a classic avatar or a realistic avatar.
They might as well rename the game now to Row Night because it's starting to turn into not a single.
Yeah. This is not the Roblox I grew up with. I don't know what's going on with the internet these days, with everything game-wise trying to become just like something else. I mean, I guess if the formula works, don't change it. But, bro, what made Roblox special was the fact that they were freaking blocks, bro. You were playing as the freaking little box people, right? Just running around in your little box world, just doing shit, bro. It was, for what it was, a good time, Rest in peace to the good old days of Roblox.
Ever asked for this. They also announced they're adding an AI into games where you can spawn in your own things by typing it out. I'm sure this is perfectly fine and was fully safety tested by Roblox's amazing safety team. Yeah, some kid out there is gonna get jump scared by the fattest, hairiest. Things like this are the reason why people say they miss the old Roblox. Because these updates, I'm sure, will bring new players to the game, but they won't even like the basic mechanics of the normal game and will probably hate on it. Even looking at the Roblox site now is a complete different experience from the past. In the past, everyone in the community would know the classic games, and all of them had their own unique styles. It actually took work and craft to make a game popular, and it would only get pushed then and people would play it. Now, whenever a new game starts popping off, it has to be the most highest saturated colors ever, just copying another game that already exists. There's a ton of games on Roblox that have already gotten taken down by original creators because they clearly copied the exact game and just put it on the site. You'll have a random game now called Labubu Matcha Tycoon Simulator. I didn't make that up, by the way. That's a real game. It'll get 1 million players one day, the owner makes their bag, then it immediately gets thrown away and forgotten the next day. I would compare it kind of like how people compare house designs from the past versus now, where houses in the past would have character and their own unique approach to things. Meanwhile, you got those formulaic modern houses we all know where everything is just white and gray with a stale look. There's still great games
look, bro. There you go. That was throwing off the white balance. All right. I haven't been using my light recently because, or at least not for this video, because I'm wearing a white t-shirt. It's just the white balance is going to be all messed up. Look, I'm not going to lie. The older houses were kind of creepy, bro. Look, they were too spacious. They looked like they had too much character, if you know what I mean. It looked like somebody themselves in the attic to that house. You feel me? And now that place is freaking haunted. It looks like the freaking monster house from that movie, Monster House, right? I think that was the name of the movie. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like that, bro. I can't do it. I don't get scared. Obviously, I'm a grown-ass man. But that was scared the piss out of me, bro. I'm not doing it, bro. I can't. So I actually do prefer the little bit of the modern look. Now, the plain interior coloring is kind of washed, right? That's right. I know. Okay. very likely for me to say with I know, but it is very, very. It's depressing, man. It's sad to look at. You know, just staring at a white wall. What is this? A friggin' padded room or something?
Modern houses we all know where everything's just white and gray with a stale look. There's still great games that get made on Roblox all the time now. But it's clear Roblox pushes these type of brain rot games instead of creative games because it's easy to make money off of kids. Before they would actually care about how much effort was put in by the devs, then reward them, but those days are long gone now. The classic that most of us grew up with next to Roblox is Minecraft, and it's pretty much suffered the same fate. Okay, I don't think Minecraft is as bad as Roblox, not even close, but you can clearly see their changes. Like when they first added realms, people should have immediately knew they were going for profits. Minecraft realms are the servers you can rent as a subscription from Microsoft, and even though it's not a lot, it's about $8 a month for a server where you can have 11 people. A lot of people who have it says it's abysmally slow and moves at snail speeds. Also, there's bigger servers where you can literally get your own server for free that's faster, and they really try to push it for people to buy when there's better alternatives. A lot of people also think ever since Microsoft bought Minecraft, they're more focused on selling products instead of updating the game. Back in the day, whenever Minecraft dropped an update, that was legendary. People would be refreshing their browser to wait and see what might be getting added. It was the community's thing and felt tight-knit. And now since they do updates so much, all that feeling is gone. It's like Fortnite with skins, where back then people were hyped whenever a new skin drop happened and rushed to see what was in the item shop. You look at it now and you can scroll for 30 minutes to see every skin that's ever released and buy it. You also had the Minecraft movie release, which putting all the memes and jokes.
I have to see this movie before I can criticize it. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't watched it. Look, I was never ever a big Minecraft person, bro. Okay, I get it. It is what it is. I just wasn't what I was into. But yeah, I still want to see the movie at least to see what the whole hype and hate was about, you know? Because some people that I do know that watched it, that was like, it was the best thing ever. And then other people that I do know that watched it was like, why did they make this? They need to self in that. Oh, I can't say that. Yeah, they did not like it, bro. So it's kind of a mixed bag. And online, it's kind of the same thing, right? YouTubers I watched, the ones that seen it, some of them say it was good. Some of them say it was garbage. Some of them say it was better the second time, but still garbage. Some of them say it was good both times. So yeah, I'll have to watch this myself to give you to have an opinion on it. But it's probably one of those things that didn't need to happen. But then you can say the same thing with the DreamWorks Dragons movie, How to Train Your Dragon, movie, the live action. But that was actually pretty good. I really personally enjoyed that movie. Like, that felt like a part of my childhood, just rebirth. Except for Astra's actor. I was not, for some reason, just did not like her actor. I don't know what it is. Not that her acting was bad or nothing. Her acting was phenomenal. She did a great job to that young lady. She did great. I just didn't like her to be Astrid. I don't know what it is. I don't know. She didn't fit the Astrid that my child brain remembered, you know? So, yeah, man.
Aside about it.
It was an absolute cash grab for Microsoft.
They're lucky it became a whole meme and trolled and they managed to profit from it. Because before, everyone already knew it was going to be a cash grab and was shitting on it. They've been doing a lot of collabs, just like Fortnite too, so they can get the most money they can. It's a miracle they didn't monetize all skins yet and you could still change it for free. Since you could change your skin for free though, I don't really get the point of them selling their own skins. You will never see me with a Minecraft skin I paid $5 for. Call of Duty is another one that is completely different from how it used to be. I'ma be real, this isn't even new. It started changing a decade ago for real. It's clearly now at one of its worst states, but you could see the seeds being planted in back then. Like in Black Ops 3, you quite literally had to gamble loot boxes to be able to get certain guns and weapons. And in a way with battle passes in Call of Duty, they still do that now. It's probably worse. They'll intentionally make a gun broken as hell, put it in the battle pass so you're forced to buy it and get it. That's of course if you want to stay up to date with the meta and be good, which I think everyone would want to.
Yeah. That's the stupid thing about games, bro. Or at least the shooters, right? There's always a meta weapon, bro. Like, why? Why is that a thing? Why can't you just be able to customize your weapon how you want and make it OP instead of there being a weapon that's already OP and you just have to use it, unlock its attachments, and then make that specific spec and you're good. You're just blazing through the whole game and everybody else, bro. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. That's why I never really like got into Call of Duty after a certain point, right? I think like think it was like Modern Warfare. One of the Modern Warfares was the last one I played, right? It was a while ago, so I don't really remember. But yeah, man, that was not something that I enjoyed very much. Them making friggin' meta weapons now. It was like the same thing with Fortnite once that whole thing started going off. Like, I played Fortnite, the original, when it first came out. It was great. I very much thoroughly enjoyed it, right? And then the other season, right, with the new map or whatever. That was, for what it was cool. Then it just started going more and more and more and more and more and more and more. And then it started losing me, bro. It just lost me after a certain point. So I was like, whatever, I'm gonna stop playing. I still watch games, people play it, because I was like, okay, it's still kind of, still kind of cool. But I guess my brain just wasn't encapsulated by all the all the colors and the sounds anymore. So it just didn't appeal to me anymore. I don't know what it is, but I'm either growing out of a lot of stuff, right, as I get older, or these companies and games are just watering their games down to appeal to younger generation, which is fine, right? That's mostly who's going to play your game, right? Or at least mostly who they're trying to appeal to is the younger kids. So they want to make it as, but at the same time, they're still going for the cash grab of the parents of those kids on the adults, the one who actually make the money. So it's kind of a weird little thing to where they want the kids to play the game, but at the same time, they still want the money from, shut up. They still want the money from out of those kids' parents' pockets, and they know at least a lot of these parents can't tell their kids no. So I don't know, man. I don't understand what's happening with the whole entertainment industry altogether, like movies, games, all that other stuff, music, somewhat. It's just weird. There's a lot going on right now. The world is shifting, and I have no idea where it's gonna land. I'm interested to see what happens in the next
The first
10
time
years.
they added loot boxes, I guarantee some kids out there got addicted to gambling because of it. I remember me wanting the coins back then so...
Oh, right, the gambling thing. Oh my goodness. Hold on. There you go. The gambling thing, bro. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to get into that. I'm going to leave that alone.
Badly just to spin and get garbage every time. It's insane I didn't end up with a gambling addiction. COD's formula simply got used up so much with little change that people stopped caring. A lot of their player count is dropping, and it's also because they're greedy. I think the difference between Roblox and COD with their greed is that since Roblox is a kid's game, they can take more risks being greedy and get away with it. Compared to COD that has a more adult fan base now, if they try to throw out some bullshit, people will just walk away. Like, adults got bills, Call of Duty. People can't be shilling hundreds of dollars on a new COD and whatever you need to be the best on it every year. Maybe back in the day they could when the economy was good, but do you see the state we're in, my... I believe if COD never found Warzone, it would be a complete dead game by now. Warzone has been carrying them through the struggles because people have been hating on the multiplayer and the story mode for years. Story modes also have been getting shorter, but they've been charging more. For the 2023 Modern Warfare 3, it was really on full display because not only was the story mode the shortest they ever did, but it was also one of the most expensive CODs, being $70. I hate that it's becoming normalized for these companies to start charging these prices for every game. Like, if it's not GTA 6, your company should not be charging me $70. Funny how these...
Even GTA 6, your company should not be charging me $70, bro. What are we talking about? What?
AAA game companies thought it would work, but it actually backfired on them. Instead, it created a flood of people buying all these small indie games and them becoming millionaires. People have been cooking COD too because it took the Fortnite formula verbatim, with having a battle pass that resets every season and you have to buy it, while also adding a million different types of skins for that easy collab money.
What am I looking at, bro? Is this Call of Duty or Fortnite? There's no way this is real. This isn't real. This can't be real. No! This isn't real, chat. They're lying.
Not only are these skins annoying as hell to see in game because they stand out so different from the average character, but some of them have given people a competitive advantage. People were pointing out that the Beavis character has a way lower hitbox than the average character in the game, and he's skinnier, so you could slide up on someone and blind them halfway, then take them out while they barely have any space to hit you. They also made it so his hair can't get hit because it would be easy kills every time to get him. So while people are playing, they'll shoot at his hair thinking it will get him, then end up getting killed because they didn't know. People also notice the game is just way more glitchier now. We all remember when Warzone released, you couldn't step a foot in the game without a hacker killing you. COD's anti-cheat was putting up Shaq three-pointer numbers. It was non-existent. And this is a $1 billion game, by the way, so it's not surprising people get mad at them for not fixing it. We know they're making more than ever with spamming battle passes and skins. The least they could do is make the game playable. They've gotten better at catching the hackers and banning them, but it's still very easy to hack in the game. I've been in Warzone games where mid-game everyone gets booted out and the hacker sends a message trolling. Every time there's an update, it feels like it's somehow making the game worse. They probably have more protections in place for their marketplace than players. Can't let their moneymaker go away. In truth, everyone can tell they threw everything else aside after Warzone started popping off. It's always bad to shit on the core players that made your game because then everything starts to bleed. They don't even try on the new maps anymore. Before, every new multiplayer map in a game seemed like a cool, different experience that you would remember for the future. But now it seems like they pay some dude on Fiverr $5 to make a map and slap the same assets to sell a new game. It sucks too that a majority for every game you grew up with, they always end up on this type of path. As more investors and as more people are in the company, it's what comes with the growth. Anyways, let me know what y'all think and what childhood game for you got ruined. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and
Alright, man. That's gonna be it for that video. Yeah. Look, you know, I started this video a little bit upset, somewhere in between like the 2-3 minute mark, right? A little bit upset, understanding that, oh, it's just a cash grab, all these big companies, yada 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 yada. And that's still the truth. That's still true. They are just doing it for the money and all that extra stuff. But with how the economy is, can you really blame them? Like, these niggas, they gotta, yes, they are multi-million-dollar companies. These people make bank, okay? But they still gotta deal with how the economy is, man. They still gotta buy groceries, probably pay off some shit, you know? So can you really blame them? Like, the economy is trying to fuck everybody who isn't, you know, the top 1% or whatever. And I guess some of them are, right? So now it's just greed. But I'm not gonna harp on it too much. If it's that big of a problem, it's a simple fix, man. Just get your money up. Stop being broke. I'm catch y'all in the next video, man. That was a joke, by the way. Peace.